Sri Sharda Devi and her Divine Play, Chapter 11, page 166. Fortunately, Holy Mother's visions of the Master and his repeated reassurances sustained her and gave her glimpses of her future mission. Holy Mother later said, "At that time, I was having visions of the Master off and on that removed my fear. One day he said, 'Make khichdi and feed me.' Holy Mother understood that the Master and Raghuveer are the same. So she cooked khichdi and offered it to Raghuveer in the shrine while mentally feeding the Master. She described another vision. I was alone in Kamarpakur. One day I said to myself, I have no children. There is no one in this world to call my own. What will happen to me? Then the Master appeared to me and said, 'Well, you are thinking of children. I have left you so many of them, all jewels. In the course of time, you will hear many people addressing you as Mother.' For many years, Holy Mother had lived in Dakshineshwar, a few yards away from the bank of the holy river Ganges. In Dakshineshwar, she had seen the scenic beauty of the Ganges day and night from the western veranda of her Nahbat, heard the sweet murmur of the river, and breathed the unpolluted, fresh, purifying air of Mother Ganges. She had bathed in the Ganges every day, drunk Ganges water, and cooked food with the water of the Ganges. Thus, she had established a strong relationship with Mother Ganges. While living in Kamarpakur, she felt nostalgic for the Ganges and she thought of traveling to Calcutta to bathe in the holy river. Around that time, she had a wonderful vision, with her eyes open as she explained. I was very nostalgic for the Ganges all along. One day, I saw the Master coming towards the house from the direction of Bhuti's canal. He was followed by Naren, Rakhal, Baburam and many other devotees. Further, I saw that a stream of water springing from his feet was flowing in front of him in waves. I realized that the Master was everything. The Ganges had sprung from his feet. I hurriedly picked handfuls of hibiscus flowers from the tree next to Raghuveer temple and offered them again and again to that holy stream. Later, when Yoginma visited Kamarpakur, Holy Mother told her about the incident and took her to the place. She told Yoginma, "The Master was standing at the foot of this Ashwadha tree. Then I saw the Master vanish into the body of Narendra. Eat a little dust from this holy spot and bow down." Holy Mother was the embodiment of patience and forbearance. She did not speak to anyone about her suffering, but the maid who stayed with her at night divulged her plight to some of the villagers. Shyam Sundari eventually learned of her daughter's pitiful condition and she sent her second son, Kali Kumar, to Kamarpakur to bring Holy Mother to Jairambati. But Holy Mother refused to go. She knew that her mother's financial situation was difficult. Moreover, she was trying to follow the Master's wishes and remain in Kamarpakur. It was probably during the Jagadhatri worship in the fall of 1887 that Holy Mother visited Jairambati for 3 or 4 days. Shyam Sundari burst into tears when she saw her daughter wearing a torn sari. After the worship, she insisted that Holy Mother stay with her in Jairambati. Holy Mother declined, saying, "I am now going back to Kamarpakur. We shall see what the Lord ordains for me." Although Ramakrishna's nephews and niece lived in Dakshineshwar, they occasionally visited Kamarpakur, especially during the harvest season, so they could get their share of the crop. At this point, Holy Mother was part of the joint family, and Ramlal, as the head of the family, was obligated, as the head of the family, was obligated to take care of her. Lakshmi mostly lived in Dakshineshwar and she moved around with her disciples. When she visited Kamarpakur, she would entertain the villagers through her singing kirtan and dancing. The bashful mother felt very uncomfortable in such situations. Shivaram was a simple, gentle, and unassertive person. He was fond of Holy Mother, who was a sort of godmother to him, and he maintained a good relationship with her. However, he had no power to make decisions about family matters. Ramlal was indifferent and even a little hostile to Holy Mother. He considered her a burden. Once Holy Mother went to see her mother in Jairambati. During her absence, Ramlal came to Kamarpakur and made drastic changes in the affairs of the family. He partitioned the family home and made arrangements for the worship of the family deity. He left the master's cottage to Holy Mother and gave the master's portion of the rice crop to her. Then Ramlal and his siblings abruptly left for Dakshineshwar. Previously, it was a joint family, but without consulting Holy Mother, Ramlal took a unilateral action. Holy Mother was terribly hurt. She felt alone and helpless. Her husband's relatives had deserted her. She saw the ugly, selfish, cruel, unsympathetic, and ungrateful side of human nature. Ramlal had forgotten that he had been hired as a priest in the Dakshineshwar Kali temple because of Ramakrishna. Jai Ma.